What's up, guys? I gotta be honest with you. Me and Nigel just had a riveting talk. I wish we would have saved it for the show about what do you want to call it, Nigel? Do you want to call them idiots or just people that just are
I think
uninformed
the
these days?
yeah, I think the right word, even though it has a negative connotation, is the ignorance.
Yeah,
People
like
are
God.
ignorant of certain things when it comes to sports betting, particularly of revolving around price.
What's up, Bobby Big Wheels? What's up, Mikey? Yeah, no, it all started. If you guys follow me on Twitter, which probably you do, I don't know how you'd be here if you didn't, but um, well, X now. I think I called it X for the first time today. But no, so this morning I noticed that Emmanuel Quickly was plus 7,500 for a triple double. And the first thing I thought was, that ain't right. Like, that should not be plus 7,500. Like, just with the new role, blah, 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 just that kind of stuff. Like, we don't know what missing Siakam does to that team. I do think it affects Scotty Barnes in the triple double watch more than it would affect Quickly. But at the same time, it could affect Quickly. It could affect Quickly in a way that it shouldn't be plus 7,500. That was just my only take. So obviously I post it. Obviously FanDuel's not going to let me bet $100 on it. So I just post like, wow, like they only took 22, that's crazy because they are never that low, but it's a high price. I get it. And then it just started this whole like spawn of like people arguing it. And you're like, dude, this is not minus 110. Like price is so important. It's not even funny in sports betting. Like people, we just forget about it. We just pretend like it doesn't exist. And like, guys, like we gotta get to price. Like price is huge. I would take Nigel in a foot race against Usain Bolt. We've had that discussion before. If the price was right, you know what I mean? Because Bolt could pull a hammy. He could trip. He could fall. So there's got to be a price for that. So price actually matters. Sorry, I'm going to plug this in.
No, Slop, you know what the solution to this, and this is a big pet peeve of mine. They need to start teaching statistics to like fourth graders and teach it through you every year until you graduate high school. Because people just have such a poor understanding of how odds and statistics work. They just have no idea. Like they're not, especially around risks. Don't even get me
Or
started.
just or just gambling in
Well, that
general.
would
Just have
teach
a gambling
gambling
class. If
though.
it's
Like
gonna
if
be
you want,
legal, yeah, if it's gonna be legal, then let's have a gambling class. I bet because if you called the class statistics, they'll never take it. If you
it should
called
be
it
mandatory with my
sports
thing.
betting in like high school when you're 18, you take sports betting class, everyone would take it, and all it is a statistics class.
That's actually
You
not
could
a
like
terrible idea.
you could actually like trick them into taking statistics. Just call it sports betting because that's literally what it is. But just understanding like probability, risk, reward, stuff like that. You're just like, guys, like, what are we doing? Super sit rep. Yeah, I do cameos. You guys want cameos? I'll do that for your birthday. I can't go to your birthday, although I probably would, unless it's in the Massachusetts area. I'd say probably within 40 miles of Tewksbury. I'd show up.
Slop, real
I
quick
don't
before we
know
move
about God,
on. Do you,
Nicholas. I mean, I'd say Jesus, but like, I don't know about God. Like, that's big. Travis, what's up, dude? I didn't see you yesterday. Were you here? We almost hit a banger yesterday, like kind of, right? Did we almost hit that, Nigel?
no, did
I
we?
think we did. I'm telling you, I don't think it was that bad, like that far off. I think, oh, you know why I think that?
I'll
Because I
check your
had
picket.
Jared Allen 20 plus that hit. No big deal.
I was gonna say I'll check your picket. I don't know.
Where was Jeff? Because he had Banchero. I hope he doesn't think he's not allowed to come into the chat. Like he's allowed to be here. He's just not allowed to put a bet in. That's all. No big deal. Happens to all of us. I've been banned on my own chat before. I'll do it again too for the people. I think we can put together a gigantic parlay tonight just with but here's the thing, we have to be able to use some NFL for the weekend. It's Thursday, so come on. It's fine. It should be fine with everybody.
We hit
Um,
2 out of 5 legs on that parlay.
that's not bad, dude. That was a big ass parlay, dude. That was like 10 to get like $1,700.
Yeah,
Two
we had
legs hit. Which were the two that hit?
the Jared Allen one and then the Ingram assists,
Ooh,
which
Ingram
was plus
assist guy. Who
350.
was Ingram assist guy? Who was that? he was big on him. Remember him? Like,
Yeah.
I wish I had the chat from yesterday. Like, whoever that was very, very big on him. Like, he
hope,
was not going to be swayed
I hope
at
he took
all.
10 plus because he got 10.
Yeah, he had a triple double. All right, so let's go. We'll get some Mikey P. You can't bet quickly triple double now just because those lines did move. But one thing I would say is you could do. What could you do? You could do rebounds, 10 plus rebounds, 10 plus assists. Parlay that, same game parlay at FanDuel. They'll give you decent odds. It'll be better than what you could ever get in a triple double. And to be honest with you, that is basically betting a triple double. So I post all my plays on Twitter, or you could follow me on Pickit. It's hooked to my sports book, so you know, like if I remember to sync it. But I think we're up to date right now. So every bet I have out is you can see it on Pickit if you follow me there. No big deal.
Oh.
I can't see myself on the chat. Is that bad, Nigel?
What do you mean you can't see your video?
No, it just says Thursday NBA bets. Can anybody see this? I think you know what you could do if you wanted to. I still think 10 assists has some value. I do agree that Scotty Barnes is going to get his. Okay, nobody's saying that, but almost, Justin. But at the same time, there's room enough for two guys in that offense to have like 6 or 7 assists. I think Quickly's assist number is going to be 6.5 going forward, very soon. There was 13 potential assists last night from Quickly, 12 from Barnes. So they're lockstep right there. And I know there was only one game. Obviously, there's only one game sample size, but you got to move on this because once you have it etched in stone and you know what's going to happen, guess who else has that? The books. So your shot's gone. So this is your last chance, I think, to get Quickly at. I got him at even money this morning at 5.5. I think there's still meat on the bones. I think that his total should be higher. I think that his ceiling is much higher in the assist game. So, I like Musgrave 21.5 even money. That's not bad. All right, so let's go. We'll start looking at everything. I don't have today's date, I don't think. Oh, I should have had it cleared. Does it just not reset, Nigel?
I think it automatically goes to whichever one you saved as your first default. So like,
All right.
you can do the filters, the save filter, have different ones.
Okay. Hang on 1 second. I gotta get somebody down here. Yo, Sid. It's time. All right. All right, let's roll. So we're looking at the positive EV tool at OddsJam. The first one up there, that's a little hefty. Under, I don't like it. But at the same time, look at that. Under 162.5 plus 120. Kennesaw State, North Florida. I mean, I'm not an under guy, but I do like plus 120. Pinnacle has it at minus 116. That's all I'm saying. So if you want to grab a banger real quick, just knock it out. There's a plus money one. You just got to find one more plus money. If you win one of them, you make some money for tonight. You get to watch the games. You feel like a hero. And then you wake up tomorrow and do the same shit again. That's just how we roll. Like literally. That's literally the plan. Every single day. All the time, always. So there's one. What else you got? First quarter total. I could see that. At BetMGM, like I can only bet like $5 there, but Pacers Kings over 64.5 first quarter's plus 135 at BetMGM. That feels like it's not correct, but that one's not as good as the other one in my eyes. But Pinnacle has that at plus 117.
By the way, did you see that Tom Brady signed up with BetMGM? They're doing a Super Bowl, lad.
They're doing a Super Bowl?
Him and Vince Vaughn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they shared a little like a little short of it on Brady shared it on his Twitter.
It's a commercial?
Yeah.
Okay. I can get behind that. I mean, they only let us bet like a couple bucks. There's an arb right here. See, the assist market is all maxed up. What's up, Ryan? Yeah, no, dude, I've been having a good year. It's almost been a year, so I was hoping to get to 2,000 bets in the year, but I got to step it up next year. But I don't think I'm going to get there. I'm only at like 1,500 plus right now, but I think it's March, right, Nigel? So I mean, I guess I could have 200 something bets, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, 7% ROI is pretty good, man.
Is that what you are for year to date?
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, that's good. I want to keep it like that.
That's
That
really
means we
good.
just gotta find bangers. You know what I mean?
I think on average in the stock market you get like 3.5%. So Slop's like doubling the stock market.
That's how we roll. You know. I wish I had more though. Usually, I only get real confident about a couple every night. Like the quickly one tonight. I don't have anything else other than Barnes. I could see taking Barnes over 5.5 at plus money somewhere else, or right now you could arb quickly by taking his under somewhere, but the best price is at FanDuel, which is at the same book that I made the bet at. You know what I mean? And then that would defeat the whole purpose though, because I'd only be guaranteeing myself like $15. I think we win the whole thing. I think he gets 6 assists pretty early in the game. Like I'm just saying. Even the rotation was different last night for them. Like Siakam was playing a lot in the first quarter. I think Quickly was the one that was coming out pretty soon. That didn't really happen last night. So it's kind of, you know, but Barnes right there, what do we got? Yeah, plus 115. Even money at Pinnacle, pretty much even at FanDuel, even at Fanatics. So ESPN Bet and BetMGM have is over 5.5. I think that hits. I think that's worth playing. It's also notable that Caesars is at minus 115. That's insane.
Isn't that
The quick is over 5.5, Alberto, assist.
Wouldn't that be
Even
negatively correlated with Barnes and Quickly?
You would think it is, but only I would say it's not, only because they're making lines for the second time with no Siakam. That changes everything, in my opinion. I think Siakam was much more of a playmaker than they're given credit for. I think he was taking some of the assists kind of away. Now you're looking at Gary Trent Jr. There he is, standing behind the three-point line, kick. That's a free assist where he was coming off the bench before. So you're replacing a guy that's actually facilitating with a guy standing behind the three-point line, essentially. That's what's happening. And that center was taking threes last night. I think his name's Porter. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It's Michael Porter's brother.
Yeah. So I mean, there's another. I just think that they're a drive and kick. It's kind of what they want to do. So I don't know. Like we'll see.
I think the potential assists are going to be there. I'm skeptical of their shooting. It's pretty bad. Outside of Trent, none of those guys can really shoot.
Yeah, but I mean that's baked into the market. They're, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I know.
Already in the price. You know.
I know.
And we're right at that threshold where the potential assist from Quickly last night was 13. We're right at half. We're less than half, which is another benchmark. And he only played 30 minutes last night, which is kind of a lot, but they blew Miami out. So like I said, we'll see. I don't mind Trent Jr., Nick. I mean, I hate the 3.5 to go, you know what I'm saying, to get plus money, but I mean, for one, nobody in the NBA sees their opponents take more threes. So teams attack Chicago from behind the three-point line. Toronto's not exactly a three-point team, but that's another good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they should have elevated three-point attempts tonight, which would be great for us because they're catch and shoot guys. So we got that. And then the other thing we got is the assist. Chicago, I think they're dead. They are dead last, and opponent assists per field goals made. So that's how people score. So like I said, we'll see. Like I mean, that's all we can do. We can just bet it and see, but that's my speculative analysis. Is I think they're low on Toronto's assist, and I think it can come from two different guys. Like both of them went. I think Barnes had like 8 last night, and quickly had 9. Like they can easily have 6 each. Hey, let me get to the top of this. Look how many there are on here. If you want to try this out yourself, there's a link in the description. Promo code SLOP. You'll get 2 weeks free. OddsJam. Still 2 weeks, right, Nigel?
Yeah, as far as I know, unless they changed it without telling us.
They didn't change it. I think they should change it. They're just giving away money. We're like a charity. If they don't change it, we should be able to like register as like a nonprofit because of the money that we give away. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
that
we
would
don't.
be,
Yeah, we collect money, but we also give a lot away.
that's a good point.
But we just have someone else give it to them. Like
We
the
are
sports
doing
books.
charity work, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's literally a charity. This guy, how do you say his name? This jazz guy,
Fontecchio.
the Fonz. He's 2. Jeff would like him. That's a Jeff move right there. Yeah, Bobby Big Wheels. RJ will take shots from the corner. He'll just stand in the corner. He'll catch, dude, hit 2 of them on a pass. You know what I mean? Trent Jr. I mean, dude, you can't even like leave him out there because like he'll just take threes. Like the green light is always on. Anybody help Ryan out in the chat? He needs something for Minnesota, Memphis.
Who's playing for Memphis?
Nobody. It's like a G League roster outside of Triple J.
They beat the Warriors, the G League roster.
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go with somebody last night, Markkinen, Laurie, but then they canceled the game because that coach had a heart attack. That's brutal, bro. I heard it was at like a team dinner.
Ooh.
Or something like that. I could that sucks, man. That's just such a bad situation. People were on on Twitter, of course, but just saying all kinds like, you know, they canceled the game for that, blah blah blah. And you're like, dude, a man like died. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
let them give them whatever time they need, dude. Like, it's not. You know what I mean?
It happened
Like,
at a team dinner. It wasn't even at the facility.
I thought so. That's what I read somewhere, but I mean, it's unconfirmed reports. So I don't want to say that. Like, it's. I don't even know where I saw. It's like a gossip place, but
Gotcha.
it wasn't. That wasn't like the main part of the story. So that was why I kind of take that as like that's what happened.
I was gonna say if you want it to happen, if it's gonna happen, you want it to be at the facility because they got all kinds of shit there that can defibrillators and everything.
I heard it happened around the team, so that's another thing. Matt, you're just talking to a guy, and next thing you know, it's over. Like that's brutal.
Yep.
Yeah, you can get Barnes. I don't mind that plus money. One of those guys is getting 6 tonight. I think both, to be honest with you. But ooh, Kobe White. Ooh, 19.5 points. I don't mind Caruso 9.5. Not at all. Yeah, Pat. I'm not able to place most of like if it's from BetMGM, I don't place it at all. Just I can only bet like $5 there. But this is more about demoing OddsJam. I post all my bets on Twitter, but yeah, you're 100% right there. The EV tool is for you to place as many bets as possible. Like this under right here, that's a must bet if you're a plus EV guy. Does that make sense? Like you bet that. But I mean, you go under it, you bet all these. I don't like these kind though, the first quarters, but just because sometimes ones pop in there that This is looking to find stale lines, and I would like those stale lines to be on markets that are bet, fairly regularly. Whereas some of these markets, like how much handle you really have on a first quarter point spread. Does that make sense? But a total for a game, even if it is like some BS college game, whatever,
By the way, congrats, Pat. 70 units in 2 months. Holy crap.
Yeah, OddsJam is legit, dude. Like, I mean, dude, you know me. I don't even talk about tools and stuff like just because like whatever. But OddsJam is I've never seen anything quite like it. Like these things, nobody invented. Well, nobody. Someone did, but like we didn't invent. When I say we, I mean OddsJam. We didn't invent arbitrage. We didn't invent positive EV. Like we didn't invent picking off stale lines. They just made it very easy to do it. Like very easy, like click of a button easy. Like look at this right here. First quarter total points of the Bulls Raptors game over 58.5 at FanDuel plus 174. Under is minus 165 at BetMGM. You can one click bet and go to both of those. Does that make so you get your bet in? I would do FanDuel first because you can cash out for whatever you put in if you can't get it at whatchamacallit at BetMGM. But yeah, it's $3 for every $100, $3.40 for every $100 you put on it. That's kind of wild. Those aren't really my favorite ones. So my favorite are these right here. I wish we had a bigger edge right here, but like the fourth quarter point, like plus 116, minus 112, you're putting relatively the same money on each. Like with the minus 160s, like you're gonna go really high at one book and really low at another. That kind of sucks. Like no one wants to do that. But anyways, yeah, you hit that ARB button all day long, like and just pick off ARBs all day. You're bored at work, bam, knock off an ARB, then go back to work. You know what I mean? Somebody's texting me. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Somebody put my name on a Nikki Haley campaign list. I get texted from her all the time.
Well, that's what you get for going to do your player props up in New Hampshire. Your college player
That's unreal.
props.
Yeah, right? No, dude, I'm telling you, like, I think it was, I don't know. I think it was a buddy of mine. I've narrowed it down to, but it's tough too because you don't really know. And I used to do that to a lot of people. Like, I'd put them on the Trump list. Like, if I knew they were a Democrat, I would always just put them on the Trump list and then just waiting to hear if they talked about it. And they did every time. So it was always funny. But then I ratted myself out to them. Haha, that was funny. And now I'm getting Nikki Haley text. So that sucks. But yeah, that's a fun trick to do at the end of your friends. If you got a friend that you know is like, blue, they vote Democrat, dude, put them on the Trump email list and just watch their heads explode. Nobody gets people going like that, dude. All right, you guys want to find one more on here, or do you want to just make a giant parlay? I think we could do that. Chip guy, I'll send her some plays. No, Davis, dude, it's one of the best pranks there is right now. It's the reason I think it's not more like mainstream is because the election's only once every 4 years.
If you want to make it worse, donate like $5 in their name with all their info, because then it'll be even worse.
Oh yeah, they'll send them thank yous and stuff.
Oh yeah, they'll be asking for money every day.
Dude, it is so fun. Like I could do that all the time. I'm dead serious. That's my favorite one. Hey Sid, so you can just take it off the heat whenever it's ready. Does that make sense? So the how you know it's ready is take one piece out with the spoon, put it on the counter, and then eat it. Does that make sense? And you see how hard it is? No, I'm dead serious. That's how to do it.
Slop at the parenting stream and getting bets in or multitasking.
Yeah, I mean she's hooking up the pasta. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so we got to make sure we get the pasta like the right like cooked the right way, you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's almost there, but I don't know. A little hard or what? All right. Okay. So whose birthday is it? Cole? All right, let's do it, man.
Thanks, David. I didn't build it, but thank you. It is nice.
What did you build?
I didn't build this template.
Oh, yeah, this is a sweet template. I would just take it. That's actually a pretty fun one, Sam. The only problem is like that's gonna lead to like super inappropriate picks, and the next thing you know,
oh, people do that on the subway in New York. That's like a huge
no one's
thing.
allowed to use airdrop anymore. You know what I mean? So, Oh, thanks, Chris. We'll call you C-Rod. I kind of like C-Rod for him. He seems like a C-Rod. He's around all the time. Yeah, Brian, I would look at a Scotty Barnes or Emmanuel Quickly assist. Go like plus 800 or something like, or I'm sorry, go 8+. Yeah, that'll get you in the range that you want to be in. It's a $200 bonus bet, so it's one bet, or can you split it up?
Slop, you should show off the bonus bet converter too while you're at it, since he's got one.
Yeah, do you want that?
You just show it to him.
I think he wants to bet it. Where is it on? Jesus. Can we search it? Let's just say it's on ESPN Bet. I mean, I need to know what the exact. Oh, really?
It's FanDuel, isn't it?
Yeah, what's the exact one?
He said it was someone
Oh,
else.
okay. We got to get going. Is it risk-free?
No sweat. Oh, I have a $200 bonus bet.
I think that's risk-free.
Yeah.
And the lost bet is refunded as a free bet, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's on DK.
Oh, my bad.
No worries. Oh, what state? Well, I'll just say DraftKings.
Just regular.
Risk-free 200 free bet. And this is how you do it. Bang. So take Keontae George.
The FanDuel one's the best one because that's the one everyone has access to.
Yeah. See how that works? Boston, nice work.
If you wanted to turn that 200 into straight cash, you would bet $200 on Zay Flowers under 24.5 receiving yards on DraftKings, and then bet close to 800 at minus 450 on FanDuel.
Yeah, you got bet 785 at FanDuel, but one of those is going to win, one to lose, and it'll convert literally to cash.
You'll get
Caesars.
$100. That picture's always there, Bobby Big Wheels. It just depends on his framing sometimes. Sometimes you can see it.
Yeah, those are my dogs. Well, we had two. Now we're down to one. Barkley and Marley. The 93 Suns.
I was going to say, yeah.
Two of the starting five right in this house. Unbelievable. Thunder Dan doesn't get the respect. No, no worry, Brian. But that's how use the free bet converter. If you want to do, just go and go to the description, use that link right there, promo code SLOP, you're done. It's free. All right, let's throw it in real quick. I am at FanDuel, unless anybody has an issue with that. Because I think that, I'm telling you right now, I think we go. You know what I think we should do is 8 Scotty Barnes assist, just in case we're off. Yeah, plus 340. I like that.
You see that from Stove?
No.
Plus 6,000 on FanDuel for every team that scored a rushing touchdown.
That ain't bad. Take something from the Pacers here.
Is Siakam playing?
Nope. Siakam's not playing, and neither is
Halliburton. Neesmith threes.
I was thinking Malik points. Go 20 plus. Feels right. All right, so then now we throw some NBA or some NFL in there as well. Who's got something? I want something in the 300 range. And we got to hurry up too because I got to eat and I get the hell out of here. It's time. Big basketball practice tonight. Now we're going to step 2 of the 5 out with the 4th graders. Big night. Big night. They're ready to step up too. Every one of them. Like it's time. Okay, so I'm kind of partial here. I don't think anybody. Yeah, buddy, I was looking for McConnell assist, but they don't have him listed. That's one that we'll have to put in like right before the game starts. I do like the Sabonis revenge game. That plays a little bit. I just wish Halliburton was playing too. But no, I was gonna say with the Packers, I don't know that you can take a receiver, given that all of them are playing. So if you like something, I would say take the tight end, that Musgrave kid, or you have to go Jordan Love. Jordan Love 246 is that's not going to give us no love on the even money for 250, so that's not great. But I mean, we could do 2 touchdowns. No, you'd have to go 3 touchdowns. I don't know these kids. I think he's getting the yards. I think Musgrave getting the yards. I'm telling you. I mean, and I think we're getting a gigantic price for like 40 plus yards. All right. So what else? We need another game. Let's go to a different game, Ryan. Like we had that one. I'd say CJ in the Ravens game, but this one definitely has wheels. I think Baker's throwing for 300. I'm serious.
Be a lot of garbage yards in that game too. So
Yeah.
I could see a game where he has like 100 at the half and then ends up with like 320.
Yep, 100%. Dude, if we get out of tonight, imagine the weekend we're set up for. Keep going, guys. Anybody got something? I'll look. I don't want the touchdowns just because those are rough. What about Allen? Yeah, but what about Allen passing yards? They get down. It's so low.
What's the weather? Is it going to be normal?
Yeah, it's not that bad. $275. That's, I mean, they get behind. All right, what do we got? How many is that? That's 5. What's that going to pay us? I think that's probably like, almost 7K.
How many of those are for tonight? 3?
2. Yeah, 2 nice ones, and we go to bed.
I wonder what the cash out will be if we hit the 2 tonight.
Yeah, I'm playing it. All right, so that's going to be the parlay. I had to go alone, guys. I had to go alone. I do like the Kincaid, buddy. That ain't bad. And Ryan, yeah, I think you're right. But I just don't know. I do think Baker is going to throw. He's in a position. Musgrave is in the position to have to catch passes because that team should get down. And then Josh Allen, I think they're going to need everything he's got, 275. And we'll have a cash out option because
Saturday,
that's the last game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have it twice. Okay, so it's Scotty Barnes, 8+ assists tonight. Malik Monk, 20+ points. Musgrave, 40+ yards. Mayfield, 300+ yards. Josh Allen, 275. $10 on that gets you almost $7,000. That's not that crazy. I'm going to clip that and show it to the fellas. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Want me to hit the button real quick? I'll hit the button one more time. Just see if something popped up. All right.
Oh, there we go.
I'm back. Hang on. All right, one more time.
Luke's the same.
The Fonz, that 3-pointer guy. over 1.5 minus 115 at ESPN bet. That's actually a good bet. That's a real good bet. That's gonna be it. I'll hang my hat on the Fonz, and then Barnes is over 5.5 assists. So those two came straight from the EB tool, BetMGM, where I don't know about you guys, but they do not let me bet more than literally like $10. So you play both of them there, you probably have a good night. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I will see you tomorrow. It's gonna be a Thunderdome. It's gonna be me, Lucy Burge, and Dead Prez, Matt. So should be fun. See you then.
Take it easy, everybody.